traveler of ancient times saw the grandeur that was Greece and the glory that was Rome. The traveler of today sees the splendor that is this great city, once known as Byzantium, then Constantinople, now Istanbul, metropolis of the Republic of Turkey. Flying over the Galata Bridge, spanning the fabled stretch of water known as the Golden Horn. The Galata Tower, historical landmark, once an important Genoese stronghold. Against a backdrop of more than 3,000 years, Istanbul today is surging ahead architecturally, symbolizing the modern era, commercial buildings and ultra-modern hotels with every convenience and comfort for pleasant living for the visitor to Istanbul. Visitors like this young lady from America, let's call her Alice, a school teacher from Colorado, here to enjoy the treasures of Istanbul. The center of Istanbul is Taksim Square, dominated by an imposing monument honoring the father and first president of the young Turkish Republic, Kemal Atatürk. All roads eventually lead to the Galata Bridge, which spans the city's colorful harbor. Here, a never-ending swirl of traffic, vehicle and pedestrian, passes from the old city to the modern suburbs. All roads also inevitably lead to the Grand Bazaar, Istanbul's answer to Macy's and Gimbel's. 5,000 shops under one roof, connected by a labyrinth of narrow lanes displaying a glittering array of every conceivable type of merchandise. And here's where we find our American friend, in search of exotic bargains. Here are to be found all the treasures any traveler can possibly imagine. Countless knickknacks and artifacts beyond imagination. Baubles, bangles, and beads. Exquisite garments, heavily embroidered. Name them, here they are, among the treasures of Istanbul. This is what remains of an ancient glory when the civilized world meant the old Roman Empire. The Aqueduct of Valens, built some 2,000 years ago to supply the city with fresh water from distant mountain streams. This spacious park, the ancient Hippodrome, peaceful and serene now, but centuries ago the scene of wild chariot races, triumphal military parades, and combats between men and ferocious beasts. In the center stands an obelisk brought from Egypt by Emperor Theodosius to commemorate a great military victory, today towering over a city whose Roman glory has given way to Turkish splendor. Santa Sophia, for 1,000 years the great church of early Christendom. When the Turks captured the city in the 15th century, 4 minarets were added to make it a mosque. Today it is a museum filled with priceless historical art. This medieval gateway led to the Seraglio. Behind these walls, the romance, mystery, and intrigue of the old Ottoman Empire. A world of storybook fact and fanciful fiction. Its pivotal point, the harem. Today, there are no veiled ladies living here in languorous luxury. The Seraglio today is a national museum, housing as fascinating a collection of historical memorabilia as can be seen and enjoyed anywhere on Earth. This, a suit of chain armor, relic of medieval conquest. A collector's item from the royal nursery. This solid gold cradle encrusted with a fabulous fortune in precious stones. Among this array of treasures, almost any personal present imaginable. Gifts to the ruling sultans from kings and potentates. From people of every station in life from all over the world, including such rare gifts as elaborate headgear of exotic feathers, adorned with rubies and diamonds. The entire lower half of this figure is a single Baroque pearl, worth a sultan's ransom. Here is a real collector's item, one of the world's largest and most valuable emeralds, the size of a child's fist. And this, the ultimate fantasy in furniture design, a throne of inlaid enamel, upholstered with jewels. The grand total, 8,600 rubies, 7,400 emeralds, and 25,000 pearls. A traveler's holiday in Istanbul must include a boat trip on the Bosphorus, as it does for Alice and her Turkish friends. The shoreline presenting a panorama of kaleidoscopic changes, luxurious palaces such as Dolmabahce, one of the grandest in all of Turkey. The Bosphorus is a 17-mile stretch of water separating European and Asiatic Turkey. Formidable Rumeli Hisar, 15th century fortress castle, which played a vital role in the conquest of what was then Constantinople, finally captured by the Turks in 1453. And if you plan things right, you'll find you're just in time for a luncheon stop at one of the many excellent restaurants to be found on both sides of the Bosphorus. The weather is fine, and our party chooses this outdoor restaurant, formerly a palace, to sample the famous Turkish cuisine. Eating along the Bosphorus is a gourmet's delight. Turkish specialties prepared by culinary artists. And while you're waiting, there is always a glass of fine Turkish wine. And a toast to the charm and hospitality of a short but never to be forgotten visit to Istanbul, Queen City of ancient times, radiant metropolis of the 20th century.